Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit for all of us who are all on this journey to love and to reunite with our divine vibrational matches in this lifetime. And today I'm going to share a message that I did channeling for. So all my messages go from one to the next to the next, and they all come through between people's twins and higher selves, and just what guidance we all get through doing this channel. And I said a few days ago that I was asked to do a channeling by Mary, and on that day I was gifted a bunch of roses. And so Mary is very strong, the rose lineage, and that is very. So I'm going to share that channeling because when I did this channeling, I heard back from the lady that had asked for it, and she was referencing a book which is called the Sophia Code. And I haven't read that book, but it's come up before that somebody's mentioned it. And she was just saying that there is so much in this channeling that is also in the letter. So she was like, it's amazing because it's kind of like very much in sync with that letter, which or that book. So the Sphere Code is the book, but this is the letter. So the question that she wanted to ask to Mary was, what does she need to know about this new cycle? And this is the answer. So this is the message that came through. So the turning of the divine wheel is happening. It's happening to eradicate the old. We must stand up for what is right, what is golden. We are the chosen ones, the enlightened beings that will spread the word through our vibration. The new phase is coming through you. It's important you know this and live this truth intentfully. Each step, each breath, each word you speak is embodying the light of the Word of God. We are entering the light codes of the new generation, the love generation. We are done with fear. We are done with hate. We are done with comparison. Now we must enter the kingdom of the light of God, and we will do this all together as one love. So very sort of powerful, very much, like that thing about we're doing it all together. We're entering into this new vibration, this new love vibration, and what's interesting is actually now I think about it, since doing this channeling, Rose and the roses have been cut. Not only was I gifted a bunch of roses on the day that I did it, but also since then, so many references to the rose, like every program, there's a person called Rose. It's just like roses have been everywhere. So I'm going to just read it again. So the turning of the divine wheel is happening. It's happening to eradicate the old. We must stand up for what is right, what is golden. We are the chosen ones, the enlightened beings that will spread the word through our vibration. The new phase is coming through you. It's important you know this and live this truth intentfully. Each step, each breath, each word you speak is embodying the light of the Word of God. We are entering the light codes of the new generation, the love generation. We are done with fear. We are done with hate. We are done with comparison. Now we must enter the kingdom of the light of God, and we will do this all together as one love. Wow. So I'm going to pull a moon card just to say, how is the moon helping us to do this, right? Because we're all coming together as one. We're all vibration. We're all frequency. And also I'm going to look, your dreams coming together, but they need a practical plan. And that practical plan is just like this letter says, the new phase is coming through you. It's important you know this and live this truth intentfully. Each step, each breath, each word you speak is embodying the light of the Word of God. Right, so that's what our practical plan is to embody and intentfully live that energy by working that energy. And we switch it on by saying, basically that we're ready, that we're ready to work with it, that we know that this is our divine calling, that we know that we are here to bring in the light. And that's what we must do. So I'm just going to share what this is. So as usual, this book is impossible to find anything. So I'm just looking for it. Just as I find that page, I want to, there's a follower of the channel who has created her own deck of cards, oracle cards. And she is looking to raise funds through a Kickstarter campaign. And so I will put in the comments, the first comment, I will put the link to her Kickstarter campaign, because she needs to raise the funds to then go and create the oracle deck. So I would highly recommend, because the more that we support each other, the more that we make this happen, right? And we all need to support each other and our endeavors and our creative inspirations, because that's the spark of God, isn't it? That's the spark of light in all of us. And so we're doing what we are here to do. We're doing what this letter has asked us to. So it's important that we live this truth. And so by this lady creating her deck, she's following her truth, right? So we all need to support each other in these endeavors. So I'll put the link to the Kickstarter campaign. It's the first comment. Go check it out. So your dreams need a practical plan. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, and welcoming it. But you need to balance that with taking down to earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. So write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about you. So chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. And then more, this is brilliant. So more exercise is called for. That's so funny, because I haven't been doing exercise because I hurt my back, and I just haven't got back into it, and it's so easy to fall off the exercise wagon and to get back on it again. And I was just thinking this morning, I need to do it, because normally I'm like, that's the first, I do exercise each morning. So anyway. So basically, it's giving me a kick in the butt, basically. So the full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow, no matter when you draw it. Interesting. So it is about saying, be mindful, to put your plans into practice. Interesting that it said about cash flow and money, just as I was saying about the Kickstarter campaign for that lovely lady. So I'll put the link into the comments field so you can all check her out. We can all help support each other. And in the meantime, that amazing letter, I will finish it by reading it once more, because I think it's worth sinking in. So the turning of the divine wheel is happening. It's happening to eradicate the old. We must stand up for what is right, what is golden. We are the chosen ones, the enlightened beings that will spread the word through our vibration. The new phase is coming through you. It's important you know this and live this truth intentfully. Each step, each breath, each word you speak is embodying the light of the word of God. We are entering the light codes of the new generation, the love generation. We are done with fear. We are done with hate. We are done with comparison. Now we must enter the kingdom of the light of God, and we will do this all together as one love. So there we go. One love, baby. That is the message for today. I really hope that helps. If you would like to have a healing, reading, channeling, or to get into my books, or check out that comment field, go and check her Kickstarter fund program for her oracle cards. So I really hope that helps. But take care. I always end up with I just totally lost my train of thought. So yes, in the meantime, I hope you stay well, stay bright, and stay switched on to the light. See ya. Bye.